Good morning. Doing a quick walk around here to show you my backyard walkthrough. Here's one of your African milk tree cactuses. I have some Calissia plants. These are really neat. They're like an airplane plant, but they're a lot bigger. But they have the runners that come off the side and make little plants, and I have tons of those. And I got this mess up here of succulent plants. They're just going crazy up here. And my string of hearts that go all the way down to the ground. Have another African milk tree over in the corner there, and one behind here. And I've got these aloe vera plants that I planted just one plant in, and they've gotten so big they fall over. I can't keep them in these small containers any longer. They're a mess. I need to fix these when I get time. Another African milk tree. The biggest of the African milk trees. Have a Chinese money plant. It's about as tall as I am. A macho fern. This is a lemon tree that Mom planted by seed, and it's about 7 feet tall now. These are mother of million plants and other different types of cactus, aloe vera. And then back in my potting and work area, if the sun allows me, got just small plants that I've planted. And here's the spider plant that I was going to repot it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But it's just kind of sitting here in its dirt, not in a pot. My grapevine that I don't know if it'll ever put any grapes out or not, but it's doing pretty decent. I have the big leaf plant is a bird of paradise, and I'm getting so excited because this is a bud. It's getting ready to flower, so I'll get my first bird of paradise flower in just another week or two. I've also got a decent sized pineapple. I have cloth around it, but it's I'm hoping to be able to eat one of my first pineapples. The cloth keeps all the bugs off of it. These are kalanchoe plants. This is a purple passion plant. It's I don't think the camera picks up the color on it too well, but it is a real long, viney plant. And the leaves are kind of fuzzy. I think I may have given you one. This is a plumeria plant. It's about 6.5, nearly 7 feet tall. And it does have, if I can zoom in on it, it is in bloom. You can barely see it through here, but has a real pretty bloom. It just doesn't bloom very much. This is a Thai constellation monstera plant, but it has some really neat, unique leaves on it. This is Mom's ponytail plant. It comes up a little, nearly to my chest, but it's grown quite a bit, and it's got a fork on it down here. It's hard to see on the camera, but there's a fork on it that comes up, so there's 2 of them. This is my bat flower plant, and it's enormous. The leaves on it are really big, bigger than I thought it would get, and it hasn't bloomed yet this year, and it's starting to put out some little pups down below, so hopefully I can propagate some new ones off of it. Here's your rabbit foot fern back down here. It loves it in that spot. Poinsettia plant. And I think you were talking about this plant, but just to show you how much it'll grow, it starts the end of it here, and it goes down, it trails around, it goes back through all of these plants, trails around, and it's in that white pot there, so it's traveled probably at least 6 feet. I was going to show you this plant that has a bloom on it, but the bloom's already gone. Here's the Christmas cactus, but you can see the new leaves on it now that it's starting to grow, and it's come a long ways. It was in really bad shape. You can see African milk trees back here. An enormous African milk tree here. It's as tall as I am. It doesn't have any leaves or branches. It's got a branch starting up here, but then my huge monstera plant here. Got some really nice fenestrated leaves with holes in them. My Madagascar palm. It's about 6 feet tall. And I have a smaller one down here. Various other cactuses and mother-of-million plants. This is a mother-of-million plant that's bloomed, and then it's got all these little ones growing around where it bloomed. This is the philodendron golden crocodile plant, and it's gotten really big. This was from Walmart, and it's got these really unique blooms. None of them are open yet, but it'll have 2 blooms here. You can see the buds that are getting ready to bloom or open. This is my newest coffee plant, and it's got new growth on top here. All my different cactuses. Donkey ear plant. This is a peace lily. And unfortunately the blooms are green instead of white because I don't get enough light in here. This Medusa cactus has some neat blooms on it, if I can zoom in on one. The lighting's not real good, but has a real unique bloom on it. Maybe I can get this one better. This is a desert rose, but I've had it for several years, but it's pretty tall. It comes up to about my chin, but it makes these real pretty pink flowers here. And sometimes all these branches have flowers on them. This is my centerpiece of my yard here. The sun's kind of playing heck with my camera, but banana plants and a couple of figs. This is right outside my back doorway, and you can see I've got more of those mini monstera plants like you were talking about that I gave you. And these they grow real easy from cuttings. My elephant ear plant, huge leaves on it this year. It's got a new leaf that's unfurling. This is a Swedish ivy, and it's taken over the entire flower bed. It's everywhere here. Another mother-of-million plant. And I finally have some green grass in my backyard this year. Just mowed it and it looks really nice. My youngest bamboo plant. I started this from one bamboo shoot, and it's got these really long bamboo shoots that are probably 12, 15 feet tall. This is the century plant that you said, I think it was Connie gave y'all and y'all gave to me. It's doing really well there. A couple of banana plants that are getting really big. Esperanza plant has some really nice blooms on it. Another lemon tree that Mom has planted. And that one I have in the ground, but it's about chest high to me now. More banana plants. Some variegated ginger. And a lot of the plants, the small plants around here are bougainvillea plants, but they're not blooming. But they just don't get enough light here to bloom, unfortunately. Sometimes they bloom a little bit, but it's got to be right. But this is my newest addition to my plants, is this little wraparound along the back fence. And my bamboo against that fence is a privacy screen. And these are Mexican marigolds. Got a whole bunch of them back here. And if I can zoom in on these, you can see all of my chili piquins that are growing. I've got just tons of them. I've already picked them once, and I've got several bushes back in this area that you can see them back in there. It's just kind of a mess back here. After the rain, everything's grown really well. These are all my rain barrels. They're all brimming full. But that's it. That's my walkthrough.